are now watching Workshop Projects.
Hello and welcome to Workshop Projects. In today's episode, I'm gonna build a small device that can blow away the smoke from when I'm soldering. I'm gonna use this old graphic cards fan. It's quiet and it only runs on 5 volts. So I can use USB to get it to work. Let's try it. I use the black and the red wires. I hook it up with these. The black on the black, the red on the red. Remember, it's really hard. And I have this dummy. Red on the red, the black on the black. These are quite close, so I set it up in my multi-angle vise over here, so I can keep an eye on them. And I have USB ready for action. Let's see if this works. Yup. Oh, it really blows. This can be good. On only 5 volts, it moves quite a lot of air. This can be perfect. So I fixed this, and then I need some kind of stand. So I begin with soldering this together with a USB connector. I just take a normal USB cable and I cut the right side off, and it's this side. I just cut it off. Oh, yeah, it's the right side. I just need to double check. Yeah, it's the right side. Of course, because I'm gonna use this normal to plug in wherever I like, in a computer or in my little USB cable here. And pile off the cover of the cable carefully. And here we have 4 cables. A white, a green, yellow, and a red. So let's find out what they are. I believe on this one it must be the yellow and white, maybe. I might be lying now. Let's try it. Let's begin with the yellow and white. There are 2 wires for power and 2 for signal. So only one way to find out. Let's plug this in my little USB connector here. And use this multimeter. Okay, I got it. It's the red and yellow. See, 5 volts. So we can cut the other 2 off. We don't need them. Unplug this. Better safe than sorry. And this a bit. I prepare these two little wires, some soldering. My soldering iron is hot. Yep. It's about 250 degrees Celsius right now. I just add a little here on the tip. I get all the smoke in my face. This is why I need this fan. There we go. And then prepare these. The black and red. Same procedure. These cables are not that easy to add solder on, but I might use some flux on them. But, it works. And then we just put them together. We can cut this white off just in the way. I don't need it. Let's have a bit of I don't know what it's called. One on both. Let's see if that works. Let's take this black over both of them and all the way back here, and then a small piece of red over the red, so we can isolate them. And then when I have done that, I can shrimp it, and maybe, if I'm lucky, pull the black one over them both for the looks. I put them up here in my third hand, the red and the red. There we go. They are connected. Yep. And then the black and the yellow. Small wires. You can just hold the black. There we go. We are connected. And now we have the red shrimpy thingy. Pull it over the red, and we use lighter works fine in the workshop. Don't melt the solder. Be careful. There we go. And now we can pull the black one over them both. Jajamän, as we say in Sweden. There we go. Now let's try it out and see if we got it right. Yes, we did. I can maybe show how much it blows if I take a small bag here with some capacitors. Oh. See? It blows quite good. It just need to move some air to blow away the smoke. Now let's do some kind of standing for it. Some kind of stand. Let's try using a piece of plexi I found here. This is not very heavy. We can attach it with glue underneath, and then bend this plastic in a Z shape, maybe like that, and then bend it down so we get a nice angle going here. I'm gonna try it out. It's gonna take a few minutes. Here we go, something like this. I just took the lighter again and carefully heat it up, and on both sides, and just bends and hold it in place till it cools down. Just be careful if you do this with plexis that you don't heat it up too much, so it bubbles inside the plexiglass, because it can break more easily after that. So just heat carefully. You can use a lighter in this thin plexiglass. If you have thicker, use a hot air gun instead. So now I'm just gonna glue this in place on top here, and I'm getting this little down angle, and it stands perfect. Let's go. I'm gonna let that sit for a while and dry, and then attach them together. Then they should stick. Here we go. We have a working soldering smoke fan. Let's see if I can blow some smoke. Smoke. Wow. Just disappears. I can't even see where it goes. Works great. I made this little fan up here too. It sits on top of a radiator. It's getting cold here in Sweden now, and I have a lot of chemicals and stuff here, so I need to push down some hot air on that shelf, and it works perfectly. I just connected it through USB to my computer up there, and voila, now I get some hot air down here, so all my spray cans and stuff don't freeze. I glued it to a refrigerator magnet, so it's sits perfect right there, and I can move it around if I want to. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and like us on Facebook and visit our page. Bye. But better safe than sorry. Let's try the yellow. Take the red, because I like the red. Yellow on black. Nothing. Red on white. No. Did you see that? Let's plug this in again.